You won't believe the situation I found myself in, a true test of patience and boundaries, all stemming from a simple family gathering. This story comes from the subreddit r/EntitledParents, a place where many have shared their unbelievable encounters. It all started when my sister, Sarah, was planning a small, intimate birthday party for her 5-year-old son, my nephew. She wanted it to be a cozy affair, just close family and a few of his closest friends, nothing too extravagant. Sarah made sure to communicate this clearly to everyone, including our mother, through texts and phone calls. However, my mother has a long history of disregarding boundaries, always believing her wishes take precedence. The party day arrived, and everything was going smoothly. The kids were playing, and the atmosphere was joyful. Then, the doorbell rang, and my mother stood there, beaming, but not alone. She had brought 3 of her friends with her, completely uninvited, expecting them to be welcomed with open arms. Sarah's face, usually so expressive, immediately fell, but she tried to compose herself for her son's sake. My mother, oblivious to the palpable tension, introduced her friends as if they were honored guests at a grand event. The small apartment was already comfortably full, and now it felt incredibly cramped with the unexpected additions. There wasn't enough food or cake for everyone, and the children looked confused by the sudden influx of strangers. Sarah, trying to maintain her composure, discreetly pulled my mother aside to address the situation. She calmly explained that it was a small party and the extra guests were making things difficult. My mother's response was infuriatingly dismissive. They're family friends. What's the big deal? Her casual disregard for Sarah's feelings and planning truly boiled my blood. It was a blatant disrespect. My mother even tried to justify it, saying her friends just wanted to see the baby, even though he's 5. The uninvited friends, sensing the growing awkwardness and tension, started to look visibly uncomfortable. Eventually, they made their polite excuses to Sarah, apologizing for the intrusion, and decided to leave. Their departure was a relief, but the damage to the festive mood was already done, and it was hard to recover. Sarah spent the rest of the afternoon trying her best to salvage the party and bring back the joy for her son. My nephew, though young, definitely sensed the underlying tension and wasn't as cheerful as he usually is on his birthday. My mother, true to form, never offered a genuine apology, acting as if her actions were completely normal and acceptable. This incident is just one example in a long pattern of her entitled behavior, always putting her desires first. It's a constant struggle to deal with someone who consistently believes their desires supersede everyone else's boundaries and plans. The emotional toll of constantly having to defend your personal space and decisions against family can be exhausting. It makes you question how to maintain relationships while also protecting your peace and your family's well-being. This kind of behavior creates lasting resentment and makes future family gatherings feel like a minefield. What would you do in this situation? How do you effectively handle family members who consistently disrespect your boundaries? Let me know in the comments.